This na balka sika balka for business now in our country. This na the reason we make the no one make we talk. This na the reason we make where we be the call out Cherry Coco say do this. Like what will be the tell Cherry Coco then say oh bulldoze we they say no. Okay, call a press conference. Get ginger the people them up. Tell the people them how things they're supposed to go and how things they go. Waiting wrong and waiting no wrong. Now that will be the call for salon people them. When they begin to call mama them. When they say we they oppose APC. Now they, if not take them in the beginning can't translate these things. Say we don't begin go after the APC back. First of all, if some we they support APC right now. No means saying that APC we do or now because like we feel say no now because we completely get against Mother Beyond the thing the way they do. And the realistic opposition replacement now the APC. This is the reason why I make some we kind of like they support APC. You know, salon people look. I know I go they wrap up more than this as time they go by. But look, salon people, I want to talk about the tripartite, democracy and stability. Why I say so? Why I say so? This is crucial, very, very crucial. You know, democracy in the sense that are the West going to make democracy win, or they will get for end up for compromise democracy just in the name of stability? And my fear is stability, therefore kind of like they will look at it if the APC kind of like you know, fail for play their own part in keeping democracy. Because in Africa, waiting on the happen, like now the fact that they always kind of like they say, oh well, Africa shaky, because this is how we don't make we country look like. Like I say, we always shaky. So they will always want to for say, okay, Nathan, Africa too shaky. Let we kind of like, you know, put stability at the top of the pecking order. But is it really waiting salon people in need for always the kind of like you know where you piece a bed instead of you kind of like go change the piece clothes, you go wear other new clothes on top of the piece clothes. With time, the piece clothes under you must kind of like show like the smell they come out from the inside they come out through the clean clothes because the smell is so strong past like the clean clothes in smell. I know all about that because na my own tactics then and they will be the piece of bed. Anyway, some people you know, but on a serious note, the problem where we get now, yeah, salon people, now the fact that democracy go be compromised ahead of stability, and the APC go cause that for make them see them that way. You know, democracy gets an edge, and democracy supposed for kind of like thing where they bring about stability, where they bring about, you know, success in any country, where they bring about, you know, financial health. You know, democracy, if they look at it properly or protect them properly, supposed to bring about wealth in any nation, bring about stability. But now, it's like I say, democracy, like the people are always they compromise them for the sake of stability. The reason being because people do not want to stand up for democracy. Miss Salon people, why am I saying this? In as much as and also you see, now I talk about like saying that people like the diaspora by right then suppose for the this is the time wherein they hold their moral guarantors they are accountable by telling them there is so much at stake. Because Wait till we for they remind the West, the UK, the Americans, the Europeans. Wait till we for they remind them right now. Now the fact that if they don't take them, this Pan-Africanism, which is like for me to some extent, I'm a Pan-Africanist, of course, but we need the West. We believe in collaboration. We believe in like working together because the market is in the West. You know, we've got the product, and until we kind of like build the middle income earning power in Africa, we still need the West. And even like we live in a globalized world, so we need them. But the fear is, if you now watch the message to like these people, the Europeans, the Americans, the you know, the British and all over the world, people that they protect democracy should be, look, Naya, if you watch the French-speaking country, them African countries, them waiting in the do right now for the message in any election, now for go against like the West. Look at like most countries are now where they win election now Africa, now the one where they preach against France. It tells you there is this insurgence of like minds like where they want to go against the West. Of course, like me go always advise like Senegal, made them do them carefully because they need the West. The market is there because Africa we not day it. In terms of like ideas, how for like the natural resources them where we get how for produce them and all that, and so we need the market. You know, some people this is the message now we for they tell them say if we not allow salon people lost trust in una, wherein like now democracy way for be protected. Una try for make it become like the people rely heavily on the international community now. And then if we fail them in this tripartite, they would lose hope. And anybody when they can preach now serious Pan-Africanism, where Pan-Africanism doesn't mean like you have to go against the West, but anybody when they can preach like a very right-wing Pan-Africanist, go win election and wanna go lost grip with them country there. This is the message we were supposed to tell them now. But you get the APC, UK and I, America, Norway, Sweden, and then Sidom. They cannot sell these kind of messages to them people here. Look, Salon people, the reason why I say it's a fight between democracy and stability, now this, and I go end them now. The tripartite supposed for restore democracy, but they can only restore democracy where it be say it no go cause too much disjointedness, too much confusion, too much fet. And it not supposed to be so because democracy just like fair play by right. According to the books, according to the definition, it's a fair play when of cause any boss now any country. But a big but. Can it be seen that way? Ah, God. I hope it makes sense, Salon people. Now, this democracy, they get for, surely, for restore democracy back, we all see how they bastardize, the Mohammed Kone them take upon themselves and announce result when no exist. For restore democracy realistically, now for produce the result or for kind of like call for a fresh or rerun election. That is the only way they can restore democracy back in a salon. But salon people, how about the stability side? If they say the APC seem for be settled with waiting they go on so right now, they could well compromise democracy for stability and say anything. Right now, the country looks settled. Let we no can cause like other thing back. If we can call for election, you know, the SLPP when they show like I said, then desperate. like other things can happen at the country. So maybe let we try for bio them, give them comforting words, which means democracy then go compromise democracy. This is the reason we make us say the APC need for make noise. If you now remember, a month or two ago, when I first started talking about this tripartite, I emphasize of like how APC need for make noise. Because if we not take them, they could well compromise democracy for stability. Salon people, I think like there is a lot the APC can do for restore democracy. Because if they don't do it, the very democracy we're supposed to bring stability, then go make like then compromise democracy for stability and saying anything the dust don't settle. Let we just let them so. But if the APC begin to preach a message to say, look, Naya, the only way where stability go be restored in this country, now for make the will of the people kind of like, you know, be adhered to. APC gets a lot for do with this tripartite. I see a poster where like a poster where like someone for go give a speech in a university. I'm you know, I really they crave for this speech. What is it gonna be like? You know, for me, I don't know if it's somewhere they say and say talking too much about the tripartite. You know, like when they say like, oh, we can stay in a court, you know, for talk about it. Maybe since that game they play, but they don't know the danger behind that. Because if you do that, keeping quiet about it, and then they send a message like I say, una desperate for making the people waiting democracy, the government for the people, of the people, and by the people. What it really mean? The only way, it's about time una within the diaspora begin to send a message to the international community about the meaning of democracy. It's about time the Samoa Kamara need for begin to preach, like waiting for make democracy be restored. Democracy not to you the patch. It's about time. This is the reason why I'm saying, if we not take them, this could be a compromise. Democracy could be compromised for stability because the APC know the kind of like raise the tempo that they're desperate for make democracy prevail and be restored. Can we? APC, una go able to sort this out for the people. Una need for talk, una need for talk, una need for preach, una need for talk. The people them get for no. And even the people in mind them therefore be resolute. When they put doubt in the minds and soul and heart of so many people them, where they dampen the zeal. It's about time when I talk. Or else the final decision of the tripartite could be like an issue of democracy and stability. And it shouldn't be the case. Democracy, stability, now like you know, a subsidiary of democracy. So democracy for win. But if una kind of like show some lethargy, stability go win over democracy, which means una don't kill people in spirit about the international community. They cannot be trusted anymore. And any serious Pan-Africanist could win the heart and minds of people because they don't go trust the international community as moral guarantors anymore. This is the reason why this is very crucial for we make the right decision, because it could turn out to be like an issue between stability and democracy. Me famulem, this now the program, Salon CashBox, and God bless you now, and have a very, very good morning, afternoon, or evening. Thank you.